Hello, welcome to my Minecraft tutorial. This is episode number 3 in my How to Survive and Thrive series. And in today's episode, we're going to head out of our hidey hole here, out into the nice warm sunlight and work on our tan. And in the meantime, we'll do a couple of tasks as well that have to do with survival, hopefully. So the first thing I want to do is make a door. I want to craft a door and put it here so I don't have to keep dropping a block of stone there every time I want to get in or out. So head on over to your crafting table, right click, bring up your the crafting area here and grab your wooden planks. You should have enough for a door. If not, go collect some and make wooden planks. And here we have our wooden door. It's 6 wooden planks arranged like that, and you get a wooden door. So now put the wooden door in your hand. Actually, don't do that yet. Go ahead and knock that block right out. Knock its block off. And now we have a 2x1 opening here to the outside world, and just point to the floor, right click, and you have a door. Now you can right click to open this or left click. Either way works perfectly fine. And so now we're safe and secure. Monsters cannot open doors, so you don't have to worry about that. And so that's task number 1. Task number 2, I wanted to make shears. I had to think about that. So walk over to the crafting table, and if you do have iron, if you're lucky enough to have iron on your first night like I do, we're going to arrange 2 pieces like so in an angled manner, and that will give you shears. Now shears, shawshed over there. I've got the noisiest neighbors. Shears will allow you to remove wool from sheep without hurting them. That's the friendly way. That's the approved way of the PETA associations and Friends of Animals, etc. Of course, they don't like it when we stick our swords in pigs' heads for food, but they'll just have to get over that. Okay, let's go off and find a sheep. Of course, I'm going to have every farm animal available except for sheep. You watch. And this is something about Minecraft. If you're playing in survival mode, you have to work for everything. You have to go out and collect and hunt and search. And Minecraft doesn't always cooperate. Minecraft has a way of throwing you curveballs and throwing wrenches into your works. And this is not the first time. I'm looking for sheep, and I get oh, there's one. Cows, chickens, and pigs, and finally a sheep. Now, you could kill this sheep for wool, but the sheep will only drop 1 piece if you kill it outright. And that's just unkind. Since I do have shears, I'm going to use my shears and basically just put them in your hand and right click. And he's so much happier now. He's naked and cold, but at least he's still alive. So don't be an ingrate, okay? I could have made it a lot worse for you. You see this? Don't turn your back on me when I speak. Hello? It could have been worse. I know it's bad enough, but it'll grow back. Don't worry, it'll grow back. Okay, now let's go grab some more just while I'm here, and I've got my shears to... They always look at me like that. Like, come on, now what am I supposed to do? Well, just borrow a coat from somebody. All right, let's head back to our little hidey hole. And in fact, I need to get more wood. And I forgot to make an axe. All right, where is it? There it is. Now I'm going to put up a torch here because I always lose my way, and torches always helped find my way back to places. So open the door, close it behind you just in case, and let's make an axe because I'm going to need a little bit more wood. An axe is simply, that is the handle, and I'm going to make stone axe because number 1, I don't have enough iron, and I've got plenty of stone, and it should suffice for the time being. Now, I do actually have enough wood to craft the bed that I want to make, and that's why I was after wool. So why don't we just go ahead and do that, and then we'll go collect some more wood. So that is the 3 pieces of wooden planks like so. Would yield wooden slabs, but we don't want wooden slabs. Now what we want to do is take our wool, arrange it on top, and we have a nice cozy bed. Grab your nice cozy bed. It only comes in 1 color, I'm afraid, and that is red. And now that we have our bed, let's find a location to put this bed. Now, I'm going to be busting through here into that cave, so why don't we make a little space on this side. Now, in the olden days of Minecraft, back in the testing days, beds were a little flaky, and if you put a bed down somewhere near a wall where monsters could spawn on the other side, and you hopped in your bed for the evening, you would sometimes wake up with a skeleton or a zombie looking down at you with a big grin on its face. That is no longer the case, fortunately. So you can just plop your bed down anywhere and not worry about that. And I think I need 2 spaces. Yes, there you go. So there's our little bedroom. And now with this bed, what we can do is set our spawn point. Now you can only sleep at night, and it's not night yet. So we'll come back and do that when it is night. But here's what happens when you try. If you right click on your bed, it tells you you can only sleep at night, fool. And yes, I will be back at night and I'll sleep. And I'll explain later why we want to do that. For now, let's go collect some more wood. Now here's a survival tip. When you're in an area like this and these really high walls are all around you, it's a good idea to make as many escape routes as possible. A 1-block high escape route. Like right here, I can't get out of there because I can't jump that high. So I like to have multiple escape routes just in case. And wood, right? Yes. So as you can see, the axe works much faster than your hand on wood, as would be the case. Oops, I did not intend that pun, really. Grab a lot of wood while you're here. We'll bring it all underground into our hidey hole this evening, and we can do some more crafting and stuff. Oh, I am getting hungry, so I think what we're going to do, I may save that for the next episode. I'll show you how to collect food and cook it and eat it. Alright, so now that we have all this wood, let me show you how to make charcoal. In the event that you cannot find coal, there is another way to make a fuel, and that is charcoal. But before I do that, let me grab this iron. If you see any iron, grab it. Having the stone doesn't hurt either. I'm not going down there yet. And there's more coal. Hi. There's one of my neighbors now. Alright, well, I'm not ready for you. I'm not ready to demonstrate combat or anything like that, so we'll just draw him out here in the sun. And as you can see, zombies burn up in the sun. Not so with creepers. So again, always keep an eye out for creepers because they can survive through the night. I'm just going to help him along and give him a hit. The burning seems to be a little too slow. Alright, why don't we head back over here into the hidey hole, and let me show you how to make charcoal. First, I want to break some of these down into planks, but not all of it. Let's leave 4 regular wooden chunks, because that's how we make the charcoal. So go up to your furnace, right click, and you want to drop on the top spot your wooden tree trunk, and then drop a few planks in here to cook it. Got noisy neighbors over here too. Quiet there! These walls are so thin. And that makes charcoal. So again, you can use any kind of fuel here to burn this wood to make the charcoal. You can use sticks or wooden planks or coal. Of course, that wouldn't make sense to use coal to make charcoal. But again, if you're stuck on your first night and you don't have any coal around to mine, this will help you in a pinch. It does not stack with coal. They are actually 2 completely different items. Although it acts the same, it'll work as fuel, etc. You can make torches with it, cook with it. I'm going to do that right now as a demonstration. And it'll make a few more torches. There we go. Looks like I need more sticks. And that's good for now. I have this wooden plank back here. Alright, while we're here, why don't we make another piece of furniture that's going to come in handy. My inventory is starting to get a little cluttered and full. So let's make a chest. We're going to go to our crafting table, take your wooden planks, and just go all the way around the edges, and you get a chest. Now this is a small chest. We can make a larger chest, and I'm going to put it right here next to the furnace. place it down like so. Right click, and now you have all this extra storage, and I'm going to put my wool in there. And you can just drag, ooh, rotten flesh. Drag and drop like that. Or if you want to do this faster, my saplings, you can hold down your shift key and then left click. So if I wanted to store all this cobble in here for later, we will need that for building at one point. I'm going to hold down shift, left click, and it just zips right in. And we can do it right back the same way. So a quick handy tip there. I'm going to cook up that iron. And it is nighttime. Okay, I think it's late enough for us to hop into the bed. Just wanted to confirm that. That's why I like to stick my head out the door. Make sure it's not... Oh dear. This is dark. That was dark. That was dark enough to have a monster spawn in there. That's not a good idea. Bad, Paul, bad. Trying to teach everybody how to play this game and have got a hallway down to the dark depths with monsters able to spawn in. Okay, so why don't we go to sleep now and right click. Oops. And I'm in. And good night. Oh. So what this does is it sets the day, sets the time to morning, sunrise, and it also resets my spawn point. And what that means is if I happen to buy the farm, aka croak, somewhere off in combat or fall into a pit of lava or whatever, I will respawn right here, safe and sound inside my little hidey hole, rather than my original spawn point, which was out here somewhere in an unsafe spot. And I forget exactly where, but I think it was right here, wasn't it? It was right about here, maybe over there. I forget. But so you don't want to spawn in, because if it's nighttime, if you die at night, you will respawn at night. Oh. All right, we're not going to meddle with him right now. I will explain and teach combat in another episode. But for now, let's go back into our hidey hole. And one more thing about the bed: if there are monsters around somewhere near your bed, you will not be able to sleep, and the bed will tell you so. It'll say, there are monsters about, you may not rest now. So you'll have to go and slaughter the monsters and try to sleep again. All right, I think that's about it. Here, although, let's just make... I think I'm just going to make a small rearrangement here. I don't like having my bed so exposed. So I think what I'll do is make a foyer. There we go, a little entrance way. Oh, it's a bit cramped, but it'll have to do. And I can put a little window here so I can see who's at the door. Cool. All right, so that's it for episode number 3. I hope you enjoyed. In episode number 4, I will probably head out and we're going to actually get some chow, because if you see down there, my little meat pops, 3 are missing. That means I'm hungry. And I won't be able to heal automatically, and I'll explain all that in the next episode. So we'll go out, we'll find some food, and we'll take it from there. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Take care, guys and gals. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.